Let me know if you can hear me. Still getting the tweaks of streaming down, so once I get this down, you won't have to hear all this boring at the beginning anymore. I have my girlfriend watching the stream right now, even though it says 0 people are watching. Just making sure my audio sounds good. So can you type in it if the audio sounds good? I have a fly buzzing around here. Hello, Barcode and Kaylin. Thank you. It sounds good. Good. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Give it a few more minutes for a few people to pop in. But do me a huge favor if you're in here, comment. That way I can see that you're in here. It's a little easier for me to know who I'm actually interacting with tonight. Now, if you're curious about the plot of this game, I can sum it up quick. Basically, you wake up on a space station. I don't remember if it's on the moon or orbiting the moon. And you find out basically that there were experiments done on humans supposed to betterment of them, and the station's overrun by alien beings. So if you want a more drawn out explanation, in the description of this video, I gave a pretty decent synopsis. I won't be doing that every video. I just wanted to do that to start. But again, this is still very new, very trial for me. This is part 1 of my Prey walkthrough. But I'm gonna give it a few more minutes to see if anyone else will pop in before I hit start, because I want people to see the beginning, the prologue or whatever you want to call it. That's kind of a lot of the story at the beginning. But I want a few minutes. You like the creepy atmosphere that this game kind of gives you already. There's a DLC. I might look into that. We'll see. How is everybody doing today while I'm waiting for a few more people? Yes. I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be playing this game a little bit differently. I want to make it more fun for the audience. When I played it, I was very hesitant on using any of the Typhon abilities. But for a more interesting playthrough, I'm going to try to use multiple abilities, so you get the full gist. But I'll ask in the chat, has anyone played this game before, prior? Again, I don't expect like a ton of people to show up. It's just the way I look at it is, if I want to play through, especially when I play games that I enjoy, why not have people along that I can interact with while I'm playing it? And I have been under the weather a little bit lately. So I'm gonna play this for as long as I can. I don't expect people to stay through the whole thing. I just, like I said, I mainly want people to catch the beginning. And I see my boy Phantom is in here. Nice to see you. Arcane Studio made this game. If you're not super familiar with their name, they made games like Dishonored. That's their like biggest claim to fame. I think they did Deathloop on PS5, but I know most people know them from not Bioshock. Jeez, I can't talk today. Dishonored 1 and 2. That's what they're best known for. This is kind of a little bit different to what they're used to making. It is also published by Bethesda, which is a very big company. But again, in the chat, let me know if everybody's ready for me to start the new game and get this game going. See, Phantom, you having issues? Barcode, are you seeing the menu screen right now? Or are you getting the black screen too? Okay, but yes on which? Can you see the menu? Just say if you can see the menu. Phantom, try to back out and come back in, I guess. Caitlin and Barcode seem to be able to see the menu. I want to make sure you can see it too. Like I said, okay, thank you, Barcode. Because like I said, the chunk of the early game dialogue and like story is at the very beginning. Alright, so I got Barcode ready. Caitlin's probably gonna pop in and out, which is fine. And then Phantom, let me know when you can see this menu screen, and then I will hit start. That's why I figured I started a little bit earlier, because I knew there probably would be some issues. But if you guys enjoy this, my YouTube subscribers, if you're not already subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe. This will be something I really want to start doing more of. I'll probably do it every Saturday or Sunday. Let's just say at least once every weekend. And hopefully I can get some of my TikTok followers over here so we can have more people in the chat. If this ends up working out, then maybe I could stream more during like the middle of the day, and maybe start taking requests. But that's hopeful thinking. We need to make sure the first few videos work. And yes, Days Gone is a game that I very much want to stream after this. Like I said, I have played this one, so again, if the audience, this is mainly to show people kind of the game and give them a little bit of a taste of it and see if they're interested in it. I'd like to play through the whole thing, but if you guys would want me to jump to... Oh, hey, Zach. If you guys want me to jump to my next game, either way, I'm playing Days Gone after I finish this playthrough. But if you guys want me to just play this for a few parts and then hop over to Days Gone, I will gladly do that. In a perfect world, I could play games I've never played with the chat. That would be cool. Alright, Phantom, can you see the menu this time? I can see it on the computer? Alright. Zach, can you see the menu? Make sure everybody in the chat can see the menu before I hit start. Absolutely, squad. I want to make sure everybody's good. Yes, gotcha. Alright. Alright, let's get started. We're gonna put just a normal. I'm not trying to do all that. I think this is a very underrated game, and I think it deserves a lot more credit and a lot more attention. As you'll see, there's very much multiple different styles you could play throughout this game. My first playthrough, I used none of the abilities, which obviously made it a little bit more difficult. So this playthrough should be interesting because I've never used any of the Typhon abilities. But as you can see, we're about to wake up in our apartment, the year 2032. Again, if you want more of a breakdown of the plot, the description, I gave a pretty good, synopsis for it. But I probably won't be doing that for future videos. But again, if there's any audio or any sort of issues, let me know in the chat. I'll be paying attention to it since I have it on screen. Again, this is something I'm very passionate about, so it's hope this works out for. I mean, if all else fails, I can play some games with my friends hanging out. So.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Phantom, I'm doing a little bit better today. I'm very excited, like I said, to play this. Now, I'm still trying to figure out the kinks of how I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to be quiet when there's character interaction or characters, talking to each other, so you guys don't miss the story of it. Especially since I've already played. I've already played it, so. But yeah, so this is my apartment. Very nice. I want this. I will cosplay this at some point. I want this TranStar prey suit. I think this is a beautiful suit. A lot of things you can read. Again, if you've played something like Dishonored, you'll get a gist of some of the stuff. Just gonna load up because why not? Go check the. It is a very dope apartment. I love the layout of this. I feel like it'd be weird though with your bed being right next to the door. But all in all, this is a dope apartment, a nice living room. We'll check the bathroom in a minute. Alright, so. Okay. There's multiple terminals that you can interact with, learn new interesting information. For the most part, you could probably ignore a lot a lot of these. I don't know yet how I want to do this. If I want to leave it here, I guess you guys just let me know if you want to read some of those. I mean, all else fails, when this uploads after I'm done, you could go back and look it up, but you can learn as much as you want to learn about it. Apartment, shower. Save electricity. Nothing in here, so let's put the suit on.
Morning, Mr. Yu. Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you.
Fun fact, if you're an MCU fan, the voice of your brother, Alex Yu, is Wong from Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. So that's also a little fun thing, having a Hollywood voice actor.
Mr. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop. 78 degrees, clear skies all the way. That's a nice view on the bay there.
I think it's interesting how they put, you know, the kind of early credits in, like, seamlessly into the world. Still trying to balance not talking too much, but not, like, nothing happening. There's a title card.
Here we are, Mr. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
Morgan, finally. Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's gonna walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your brother in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Dr. Yu.
Morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready. Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B, then. Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start. Any synaptic register at all? No? No, that's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
Meant to hide behind the chair. I didn't mean to knock it over.
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready. I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D. Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please. Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
You're planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar you know you love or try
Whenever
something
you're
new.
ready, Morgan. Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel? Afraid I don't know what will happen. Angry no one has that right. Calm, it was worth it. I guess afraid.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to the tracks. You could cause the train to switch tracks, but there is one person tied to the second. Switch tracks.
Good. Next.
When a runaway train is bearing down on 5 people, you're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man, pushing him into the tracks to stop the train. I mean, I still said I would sacrifice one for the many there, so guess that. Kinda sounds harsh.
Almost done.
Okay, we're doing it again. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tied to the tracks. You could stop the train by jumping onto the tracks, but you would die. Jump on the tracks.
Wow. I'm impressed. Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... Where's my coffee? It's empty.
Security! Security!
And that was our introduction to the Typhoon.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
That definitely escalated quickly.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
It did look similar to the Venom symbiote. Deja vu, anyone? I didn't even check the closets first. It's a nice closet. Six emails now? Danger leave now from January. Danger leave now. Definitely not a creepy noise.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe. Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
I did not expect that either. Daily test. At this point, it's That's one of the Typhon right here. As you saw earlier, it can shapeshift, I guess is the best word for it, into inanimate objects. Like you saw earlier with the coffee cup. Now you can see the helicopter was a full-on simulation. I don't know why his arm's so stiff. Guess it was too much to ask for the elevator to work. Let's go this way.
Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
See, mimics on their own aren't necessarily a big threat. It's more of the surprise factor than it is them themselves. And there has like a lot of things you could do. Like you could literally pick up anything and throw it, depending on what you want to throw. But that's the thing. If I could pick up something like this cup, and if it was a mimic, it would attack me.
Alex. Simmons? What's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive. Sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
Just taking a bit of a drink break. Alright. Let's see where we're going. Yeah, I did not expect the apartment to be basically you repeating the same day simulation. I thought that was really clever. I sound different, Zach? That's weird. Might be the headset, though. See, like that. They're not hard to deal with, but like the little jump scare of any object in the room could be a mimic. That's the fear factor there. See? I caught that object moving by itself. And that'll happen a lot throughout this playthrough. There's a lot of time if I think something, like say I thought this trash can moved, I might hit it, and there's a lot of time it won't be a mimic, but I'd rather hit it and take my chances. Then see, there's a simulation of it on the roof. Alright, let's see. The goal is to at least get through, you know, an hour or so of it. Just get the basics of it down.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
And now they can multiply, so that's even more of a pain. If you guys want to read these, you could pause or go back and read these. I'm just getting them all because sometimes there's important stuff in them. Experiment with different. See, that's what they're saying. Like, I could search around for a key card. Like, there's a lot of ways to get into certain areas. So, or like you see here, there's a hatch that I could go through, or I could just find the key card. Do y'all see that chair move? Plus you get a big attack bonus if you surprise attack it. No, I don't have hacking. Is there like one more in here? I thought I saw, was it 3 or 4 of them? So I found the key card, so there's no need to hop in through the vents. Did I not grab it? Oh, I didn't grab it. There you go.
was a phantom. Typhon Anthrophantasmus. Keep moving.
And this is the most vital tool in the game right here, the glue gun, or glue cannon. Disables or immobilizes targets without harming them. So as you can see, this is going to be a very useful tool throughout the entire game. So yeah, you'll be seeing me use this multiple times. That's a lot of mimics. I don't have the key code.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
As you can see, when you hit him with a glue gun, you get the opportunity to get a few extra hits in before it breaks, and it does increase damage. Excuse me. So neuromods are basically the skill points in this game. So seeing here's your upgrade tree. It's got everything from increased damage, health, make it easier to stealth. Let's see. These could be very useful later. There's certain objects. Every object in the game has like a level of leverage that you need. So like a box might not need any leverage, but to pick up a refrigerator might be level 2 or 3. Same with the repair. The repair is more, the higher you go, the less repair parts you'll have to use. So you can go that route. Inventory slots, dismantling stuff in your inventory that you don't need. Everything, if you notice, I've been picking up a lot of random things like paper or like wires. You will eventually be able to recycle everything into like 3 or 4 materials that you can use to then craft new items. It's not nearly as complicated as it sounds. It's actually pretty simple. And then reduce stamina with a wrench if you want to go that route. The scientist makes your med kits better, get more health from food, and then of course the hacking. So we're gonna go with hacking. That seems like the best tool. I like using repair, but I think hacking right now is probably going to be the best option. And this is how they're implanted. Yep, pretty sure it goes in the eye. So that definitely fun.
Improvisation has always been your strength. You'd be dead if it wasn't. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
Let's see what the security level on this door was. 1? Okay. So we're gonna try to hack this. an upgrade kit. That's nice. Let's see, is there anything else in here? Post-it notes. Bring turrets up to fabrication. Now here is a interesting tool or interesting thing that you can do in the game that, again, is not required by any means. Oh well, I can't really do it. You don't have the code yet. But security stations, if you go to any of these security stations throughout Talos 1, it has a full breakdown of everyone that was on the base. So you could track them down, you know, see if they're okay, see if they need help, stuff like that. So if you're wondering why I'm just grabbing random things, it's because all of this can be broken down into useful materials later. So yeah, you start getting kind of curious and a little like concerned when you see a lot of these little cups, small things like that. But they don't necessarily stay as small items. We saw earlier a mimic took the form of a chair. In one of my playthroughs, a mimic took the form of a med kit, which I thought was real cheesy, because you see a med kit and you think, yes, I need this really bad. And then you get attacked, and it's just very frustrating. But it adds to the suspense.
Robert? Alice! Thank God! No one else is...
Where are you?
Hiding! I'm in the conference room. I can't...
Jesus! You're still in the lab?
I can't get out! There's... What the hell is security?
I don't know what's happening, but Robert, you have to get out of there. Come to the elevators. Someone said we're evacuating. Robert?
Shh. Hang on. Someone's coming.
So you can see the different material yields right here. Each of those, whenever I get to a replicator, I can explain it a little bit more, but this is why I'm picking up so much. I'll do for now. You know, while I'm in there, probably should use this upgrade. These are the multiple different things you can upgrade. I'm probably gonna go with, yeah, this one. It needs less of the glue needed to actually stop someone from, or stop them from going anywhere. Yeah, the favorite wheel's there, but I don't tend to use it a whole lot. I mean, when you get more items, it's a little bit easier to use, but... I don't even have an objective mark, do I? Oh, I do. Let's get to the main lobby. So what does everybody think of Talos 1, the Prey game, and the Typhon so far? Still very early, but... since I'm chilling in my loading screens. Try not to keep awkward silence during the loading screens, but some of the loading screens can be annoying. Well, we'd definitely like to see what you guys' thoughts are so far. What do you think of January, our mysterious contact? Well, yeah, nothing scares you, Zach. I understand that. Again, you've only seen really 2 types. Oh.
You made it. Ready for your first real view of the world?
Now we can see the Talos 1 and it's... the Earth and the Moon. So see, like, that says leverage 3, so I'm not gonna be able to do that for a while. I'm not gonna be able to pick that up. Audio cut out.
You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
Yeah, exploration is a big part of this game. So you could, realistically, you could just run through the main story and not bother with half of the side stuff, but obviously it's always more intriguing to learn more about what happened on Talos 1. Just grabbing anything I think I can recycle. And it is cool because, as far as I'm concerned, every body you find has a unique name. Like when I was talking about the security station, I could have went to the security station, found Kelly Randolph, and it would have said Talos 1 lobby. So I think that's unique about this game too. That's a neuromod. Thank you. Okay, no.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
I almost started in a stamina fighting him. And there's a skill called necropsy that you can get more from defeated Typhon. If y'all were interested, this is always here. I could go back to this, either this part or a different part, and we could listen to each, because that breaks it down from 1963 all the way to 2030. So I could do that this part or a different part. Just let me know in the chat if you guys want to hear that. Now you can see why multiple mimics could be a pain. The alien creatures on Talos 1 are called the Typhon. That's what, at least that's the name they were given. But yeah, since nothing is crazy happening right now, we could go through and just see real quick. It's not necessarily super story, it's just more backstory. So you can see, for example, how differently things had to have happened to get us to where we are here. So I will be quiet for a minute and you can listen to each of these as they break it down.
1963. A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminates with Americans and Soviets working together on a research facility named Kletka. Kletka, Russian for cage, produces the skeleton and core emergency systems of what will one day become Talos 1.
I will admit it's annoying sometimes when the intercom cuts into what you're hearing, so if you don't want to hear what she's saying, you can read exactly word for word what she's going to say.
1964. After the attempted assassination of Kennedy and Khrushchev's departure, the U.S. pays for the rights to use Kletka as a testing facility. This period, known as Project Axiom, leads to many advancements in next-generation materials and bioscience fundamental to neural modification.
So see, you get a failed assassination attempt in 1964.
1980 to 1994. Geopolitical developments result in a temporary hold on Project Axiom. After the unfortunate Pobeg incident, in which 2 research scientists lose their lives, the Kletka facility is decommissioned and cleaned. 2025. The TranStar Board of Directors is established. TranStar purchases and privatizes the Kletka facility with a focus on safety and state-of-the-art upgrades. 2030. Talos 1 becomes fully operational, representing a monument of private space industry. The first neuromod is released, allowing for dramatic enhancement to the human mind and body.
Alright, so there's some more backstory to the world. I enjoy finding that stuff out, but again, I was not really sure if the audience or if you guys would be interested in it. But again, if we see stuff like that, I'll make sure to ask, because I like hearing stuff about that. Just adds to the world building. I don't think I can go in there yet. No. I knew one of them was. I believe, from what I've read, it didn't sell what they were expecting. I think they probably look at it as a commercial failure. But I think it was I think it was received pretty well critically. But I know from like a money standpoint and a sales standpoint, it didn't live up. Sadly, that's why I'm doing a whole video on it. Another keycard. Doing a whole live stream of it. I think this game is an amazing game that has lots of content, lots of completely different styles that you could go about it. Which again gives it that extra level of replayability. Like I said, my first playthrough, I didn't use any of the Typhon abilities. Were there moments that made it harder on me? Absolutely. But for you guys, I'm going to use some Typhon abilities and see how that works. Arcane Studios. It was made by them, published by Bethesda. Like I said it earlier, I don't know if you were here for it, but Thank you, Mimic, for the interruption. But it was made by Arcane. They're best known for the Dishonored series. That's where I first heard their name. I know they did Deathloop for PS5, but like I said, I think most people know them from Dishonored and Dishonored 2. Key code changed. I'm glad you don't have to memorize these key codes. As long as your character has read them. Could you see them expanding from this game to other spin-offs? I don't know. If you're asking if I want more games like Prey, absolutely. I think the atmosphere of Talos 1 is extremely entertaining, and it's extremely interesting. Again, the replay value in this game is insane. I got this on sale for like $10. Like, that's how much it was on PlayStation Store, and the amount of replay you get out of it. This would have been. I paid $60 for this game when I first owned it. Can't talk. But see how the key code pops up automatically. I like that. I like that you don't have to go in your inventory, go through all the things to find what it is. If you have the code, when you hit this, it'll tell you.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
So this is my office. Check that file. Another key card. Always grab key cards if you see them. Okay, so more key cards. These are the materials that you use to craft. You can find fabrication plans, or you could download them off terminals, which would give you access to more things to make. But I will show you real quick the recycling process, because this is very vital to the game. I guess technically you could never use it, but it would be very hard. So here's the recycler. You could transfer all junk, which is, you know, you're not going to use it. But the fun thing is that every item in this game, as you can see from just the wine, yes, it restores 1 health point and cures fear, but you see all the materials that it can yield. So for me, I usually tend to not drink the wine. I end up transferring it over. Let's see. Anything else that I'm not going to use? No, I guess that's about it. Let's auto sort this so I don't have to. There we go. Make it a little bit nicer. You do have to deal with inventory management here. Okay, so put all that in there, and then here it'll show you exactly the amount that you're going to get out of it. And then you can go over here and see, as of now, all I can make is a wrench. But as you can see, this is where if I want to build another wrench, as long as I have the material needed, craft it. But we'll find way more fabrication plans by the end. Do you like the main character? I think Morgan Yu is interesting. Without going in too much depth, there's a lot to his character. Like right now, we're about to get another big story drop. So if you're here for the story, this is going to be very interesting to you. Let's see. 3 neuromods. Yes, please. Alright, let's put in the password. Check the emails as always. Always do that just in case one's important. Alright, and let's see what this video file is. This is Hello Morgan. This should clear things up.
Hello, Morgan. Tough day, right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be. Now, your memory's shot full of holes. I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process to bring you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why? You're not gonna like what I have to say next.
Damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
So that was a bit of an interesting nugget of information.
Scanning target, no Typhon material.
Yes, and these turrets, they detect Typhon material and will instantly open fire on anything with Typhon. See, like, there's your mimic. If I can chase it back in here. Ow. I got in front of the turret.
Target lost.
Ow. Is that in my office? Can't remember how to move it to. Just use it. And yes, that's the thing too. If you wanted to play through this stealthily, that is an option too. It's not going to be easy, but again, you could use the upgrades to stealth to make things easier or harder on you, depending. I've never dealt with the stealth aspect. See, that was a pistol. That was a mimic. See, for as little as they are, they can still pack a punch. Okay. Silenced pistol. I've never seen Fringe, but I will take your word on that. Of course you would attack. Let's see. This first season's hard to watch, but it does get better. And I pull a lot of inspiration from it for Elite Force. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to check it out. I will say I'm no expert at this game. I would not be surprised if I die multiple times throughout playing this. It's very possible. Yeah, again, our army character did not sign up for all of this. He was definitely blindsided by brother. Yeah, very much. I mean, very much he was kind of blindsided. I mean, like you said, that there are ways that you could have got your memory back after taking the neuromods out, but they were using you more for an experiment of, why would I do that when I could just keep having him relive the same day and experiment new things. So, and again, it's super cool to hear Wong from the MCU as your brother in this game. Again, the early stages is more the creep stages. You're still creeped out throughout the game of the mimics because you just never know when you're going to run into one. But depending on how you play it, you'll end up getting several weapons, several ways to deal with multiple different scenarios. So now we're getting corrupted operators. I know for sure I'm not going to get the sneak attack. I just know it. How?
Suit integrity damage.
I see that. That didn't go as planned. I hit under the table. That should have been enough. Oh well. Get out of the way, chair. Yeah, Talos 1 has seen better days. Getting a lot of static right now. Does it sound better? Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. Again, chat, always keep me updated on that because I don't want to get talking for multiple minutes and no one can hear me. So, very helpful. I'm gonna try to get to Dr. Calvino's workshop, and then if it dies down after that, that'll probably be where I'll call it for part 1. But if you guys have enjoyed this, definitely let me know. I'd love to play through the whole thing. Alright, good night. Good night, Kaylin. I would like to play through the whole thing, but, you know, if people just wanted to get a taste of the game and that's it, then we can move on to something else. But I'm gonna at least do a part 2. So I'm gonna at least do 2 parts before. But after 2 parts, if people still aren't on board, they got what they wanted to see, then we can move on to something else. I don't have any space. Let's download the area map. I don't use the map as much as I should, but if you did, you know, downloading it, because without it, it's very blank normally. But locker was locked. Alright, let's look at the neuromods. Alright, so I'm gonna get this dismantle, that way if I find multiple, so if I find multiple the same thing, I don't have to keep 2 of the same thing. So I'm gonna have to get repair and dismantle. Alright, that way, for example, this, I have 2 of them, so I could dismantle this for parts. Let's see, could use this upgrade on, oh, we can't do that yet. Movement speed. We'll do range, I guess. Let's upgrade the range on it. A lot of decisions here. I don't think I'm going to see this gun for a while, but I can't just oh no. Give me that. So now I've got the dismantle. I could, you know, I usually play with subtitles and it kind of creeps me out because now I can see, like, say an enemy is talking, but I can't see him. It means I know they're somewhere around here. Can you grab? Thank you. Oh, come on. Is that really in the way? So this is what I was telling you about earlier. So here is an absolute breakdown of every department. I guess you could say this is kind of a concordance. If you're familiar with Elite Force, SPD Elite Force, it has every person stationed on Talos 1, and it has, you can see exactly their location, their job title, and you can see their status. Everyone on Talos has a bracelet so that people know like where you're at. It also does your life signs, so you can see, you know, Donald here is probably not alive unless he got his bracelet off. Frank Jones, say I clicked on this. Here, let's do one that's probably around here. So I'm in the hardware lab. Hope, or it's checked there because I've interacted with Hope Ellis. So let's see if we can find one. I don't think I get to crew quarters yet. Well, let's see. Click that. Now on the map, it tells me I can go find this person, and they should be alive. But you could see, if you wanted to, you could search the entire ship and find everyone alive or not. So I think that's a super cool little side distraction, and you could kind of just see what's going on the base more. But right now we're trying to get to Calvino's lab, so let's head that way. Load. It mimics one of these things over here. See what's going on here. Alright, so there's Thaddeus. See? Glued up the other Typhon that's been infected. As you see, it has a name, so that was someone on the base at some point. Also shows how you can use the glue gun for other purposes besides just combat. Like he built a impromptu stairwell. But you see, here's another person. I don't have room for this. The material that's in gray, that's very very important for crafting weapons and ammunition. So anytime I see that, I get real interested. I have 2 of those, so I don't need that. Okay. Like I said too, you don't have to do any of this recycling, as mostly just makes everything a bit easier. See, the gray in the bottom left, that's my shield, or my suit integrity. I have some suit repair kits up in the top left, and you can see R1 is consumables like food and stuff that I can take. See, I knew there was an easier way. R2 can do my health. Let's see. Anything down here? No, okay. Maintenance hatch. Another thing that the glue gun comes in handy for. That also works for electrical, so if you see like sparks coming from like a generator, you can glue it up. What is that? Are these the EMPs? EMPs, okay. I don't tend to use these a whole lot, but I know I would later. Is there nothing I can break down? Let's see. Trying to find things to, is 2 enough for... Alright, see, dismantle. Where's that at? So if I dismantle it, I get 1 spare part, which can be used to repair things around the station. Wonder if I can do this. It's a bit finicky, but looky there. Looky there. There's a phantom right there. I'm gonna try this. Don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it.
A lot of the station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests, prototypes. We should be able to fix your looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
That worked better than I thought it was going to. Here. Ah! Me trying to do repairs and end up getting burnt for it. Don't know why it won't let me clog that hole. Just won't deal with this one right now. Let's just put a little barrier around it for future reference. Alright, well, I don't know what it's doing, but okay. Ooh. Okay. Alright, these are recycler charges. These are actually pretty cool. I don't tend to use them a whole lot. I tend to go the hard route of actually picking everything up and bringing it back to a recycler. But if there's, like, for example, you walk into a room and you see a lot of materials, you can just throw this in there like a grenade, and it'll turn everything into recyclable material. Little that I know, this also works on enemies, so it can be used offensively. This is a great example. This ballistic slab. have enough room right now. So, as we see in here, we have some mimics and some objects in there. So we're going to go over here. Look, they have a bunch of recycling charges for me. Alright, let's release... Is there a charge already in there? And voila. It turns it into recyclable material. The fun part about this, though, is stuff like this. You could literally put... Bear with me for the next, like, 5, maybe 10 minutes here. I'm gonna load this thing full of stuff. Now, not everything can be recycled, but most things can be. So, I'm gonna load this up. This is what I usually end up using the recyclers for. This is just me. I know most people probably don't go this extra mile. But since I'm in here, why not? So I keep asking, what's everybody think of the game so far? This will be a little tedious part for most people watching. That's not funny, man. Anything in this room could be. It is not funny. Anything in this room could just be a mimic. Yeah, would love to hear everybody's thoughts while I'm doing this. This is more of a, I'm going to do this because I'm probably not going to come back to this room very much. So I'll do it now. This hopefully won't be much of a problem, since if I'm going to be using some of the Typhon abilities, if you just stick to using like your basics, your weaponry, and no abilities, you need a lot of the more, what is it called? Maybe be more precise here. Not organic. Where's the other square? Where's the other one? Oh. Yeah, synthetic. Is it synthetic? Or... I don't know. Whichever one of the materials, the one that's gray in the inventory, those are what you're going to use to make ammunition or weapons in general. So you'll need a lot of those. Hopefully it won't be near as hard for me this time, since I'm going to use more of the Typhon abilities. Don't worry, I won't be doing this every part I play. It's just, I know this room, and this is what I always do when I come in here. I know this isn't the most gripping gameplay right now, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. Anything else that looks more metallic? And again, if you are watching and you aren't subscribed, be cool if you would. Not telling you what to do with your time, but would love to have you around more. If this seemed to go pretty well for me, I will probably be doing these much more often, at least once a week. Because I think this is just fun. It's fun to... I'm going to sit here and play the game anyway. Why not have, interaction with people while you're doing it? think that's as full as it'll let me go in one run. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna use this recycler. Alright. Also, that material I just picked up was some guy's foot. Okay. Huh. Alright, so seal the chamber. Well, thank you, Phantom. Alright, let's split this up, decrease. Oh. It's a pain. Alright. Then we're gonna release the... Oh, I didn't click it. Alright. This might take more than one. Nope, it did it all in one. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna load it up one more time, and I might stop it there. This is a pretty safe area, so I'm probably going to recycle this one more time, or at least try to fill it up. Maybe I'll try to fit in going back to the lobby, because I want to recycle all the useless things that you know, hold up. That might make... Let me see if I can do this. Instead of running all the way back, can I just drop all this now? Hello, Miss Phantom. Let's see. And it's alright if you're late. It'll automatically get uploaded on YouTube afterwards, so if you're interested in watching it, it'll be there. Ah, okay, so there's all that junk. Now let's fill it up with some more things and recycle it. I did a more just human, as I refuse to use the Typhon abilities. Again, since I'm not sure if the chat is interested in a full playthrough. For sure, I'm gonna at least do another part next week on this. But if they're interested, if you guys are interested, I will play through the whole game. I'll even, I might even decide on how I'm gonna play this based on you guys. Like if something big comes up that I think pick an outcome, I might go ahead and do that. Get a little bit more interaction. But if after part 2 no one's into it anymore, that's fine. I understand. I'll move on to something else. But mainly, I've been talking about Prey a lot, and I wanted everyone to see it firsthand, see their thoughts. Anything else that I can pick up? That would be... It's creepy when you could hear Typhon, but you don't see them. Yeah, super glue and duct tape could fix some of this stuff for sure. I mean, the glue gun, the glue cannon comes in handy. Let me hack this. Oh boy. I might not do this. There we go. Alright. I don't think there's much more I can put in the recycler. So we're gonna go ahead and run it. Yeah, this looks smooth. Looks like it could be broken down. Alright, there we go. That sounded like a mimic running around. Thought I saw one. Okay. Seal the chamber. Now sometimes it takes more than one charge. Nice. I was for sure that was going to take 2 runs. Open it. Get my grenades back out of it. And look at all the wonderful materials that I have now. You know what? I'm going to push through. And if you guys are down for it, we're going to try to get to his lab. Because that will be a story moment that you can stop. Is there another Typhon out here? Again, I can hear him. Alright, alright. Chat has spoken. We will get to his lab. Okay. Alright, so see, just like that. Now, I don't know how good my repair is. I have to get repair 2. Okay. So if I had repair 2, I could glue it up, walk up, repair it, and I wouldn't have to worry about it shocking me anymore. But I only have repair 1, so...
Calvino probably has a key card. You can locate him, or what's left of him, with the security roster.
Can I squeeze through that? Move. I can't squeeze through there. Alright, so this is only leverage 1, but I found a fun tactic that tends to work. Let's see if it does work. Very excited you guys have stuck around this whole time. Again, I'm very passionate about gaming, so being able to game on YouTube like this is kind of dope to me. Can I put out all these fires? At least to get the med kit. Well, I had an idea. Where do I need the explosive canisters? Oh, I know where to get one is. Weren't we just near one? Oh yeah, I know where to get one. Ow. In here. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. I hope the fire doesn't catch this thing off. Okay. Sometimes you can throw these explosive canisters and it'll move things out the way that you wouldn't normally be able to pick up. Let's see. Why did that not throw? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's try it this way then. And looky there. Now I can get in here where I normally couldn't. So see, stuff like that. If I didn't figure that out, you would have had to upgrade leverage 1 to pick it up. Yeah, I don't think I want to go in there yet. Alright, so see, like this mission, it wants me to find Dr. Calvino because his office is locked. So we're going to have to go to a security station and track him down. Okay, I'm still never not gonna jump when I see those. Alright, so he's on hardware. Hardware labs. Calvino. Lorenzo Calvino. He is 49 meters away. Let's go and find him.
Hello?
Hey, it's Langley. Are you, is there anything weird going on over there?
No, like what?
I don't want you to panic.
What is going on, Langley?
Not sure yet. Security's running all over the place. So, everyone's still working there?
I guess, I don't know. I've been in the lab all day, hang on. I'm looking now. I don't...
What was that?
Oh my god, I think we just lost 2 labs.
What?
I have to go.
Wasn't there 2? Another way into someplace I don't want to be in yet, so. But you see, just like that, I'm opening another pathway that I can use later on if I see fit to use that route. I may choose to do a different route where, oh, there you are. Mimics. Okay, there's a phantom. Try and sneak attack it. I already got burnt by the fire a bit too much. I think it did a little too much damage, and I guess some fire just wants to be a pain and not get put out by the glue cannon, so. There he is. Okay. Fun little interaction there. so I got a key card to Director's office. Oh, right there. 3, 9, 4, 5. Oh, okay. See, last time I had a glue gun across. Instead of just what I just did and found the key card or key code. Yeah, I know I'm gonna at least do a part 2 to this walkthrough again. If people are interested, I'll play through the entire game. But if not, I'm gonna at least do a part 2 because we're not gonna get to the part where I really get access to Typhon abilities yet, and that's kind of what I'm mainly wanting to show everyone. But again, if y'all are interested, you let me know, and I will gladly continue to stream this weekly. Maybe more than that, but I know I'm just going to start with weekly and see where that goes. Supply room. I'm sure I'm going to need that. Don't know where it's at now, but I'm sure I'm going to need that at some point. When you have too much stuff. And see, if you don't recycle as much as I do, you wouldn't have this problem. For me, it's just more of a pain because I like to have a lot of stuff that I can recycle at all times. I need 3 slots. Do that. Dismantle. That gives you 3 spare parts. So again, that dismantle ability is, I think it's one of the most important skills that you can get in this game. Definitely don't underestimate that skill. So see, last time I had to use the glue gun and walk across this. But since I found the key code, I can go around. Jorgen Thorstein. Hardware lab director. Okay, so see, this guy got corrupted.
I think that's the director of the lab. I have the sense he resented you. Unfortunate.
Thanks, January. Not very helpful, but thanks for letting me know that. Again, I know it's just early on, but what's something you like about what you've seen so far, if you've never played Prey? like I said, the Typhon abilities, what I really want to show people, that probably won't be in this part. Okay, see, look at that. Look how easily I just got sidetracked to where I was supposed to be going.
That side of the lab was breached. Hard vacuum. No gravity. There's an exterior airlock in the machine shop you could use to reach him. You'll have to upgrade your suit with a propulsion system first.
Alright, since I don't have that repair ability to level 2. Yeah, if you're into a story, it might not seem early on that there's a lot of story here, but there really is. It depends. Like I said, if you want to do a lot of exploration, you might get a story bit and then just learn more about Talos. But I've played this twice. I played it when it first came out. I pre-ordered it. Beat it really fast. Returned it because I was trying to get something else at the time. Instantly regretted the trade-in, and I played it again the last time. Did a lot of side stuff. Not everything, but a lot of side stuff, and it was so much more enjoyable. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it the first time. But the second time was just different. Come on. It says X to grab. Ah. Okay. Go under. There we go. Oh, radiation. Nope, 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 nope. Operators. Ugh. I can't stand operators.
Logging self-diagnostic. Files corrupted. List. Serious. Service. Servo.
That was not my best decision. Alright. Sit down. Maybe not my best call. I have so many issues with these operators because they just pack such a punch. Where's that other one? I didn't get rid of both of them, did I? Ah. Thought there was another one. Oh, there's a mimic. I seen it. Damn it. Oh my god. Back here. Oh. Okay. Let's see if my tactic... Oh. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, that... A little on the nose. Don't want to touch the radiation in there. Okay, that didn't do near as much as I wanted it to. Trash. That's where I get to unload all of the random stuff I've been carrying along. That could be of use. Okay, is that... See, I'm getting a lot of materials for that, so let me look around here before I recycle it. Don't have to backtrack here, so let's see what was in the storage room. Just gets, ooh, 2 neuromods, yes. That is a absolute, that makes this whole room worth it right there. Anything up there? Alright, let's go see. Gonna check out the place a little bit more. Oh, we're gonna try my explosive trick here. If I can find one of the canisters. There we go. Well, that didn't work as much as I thought it was going to. Maybe there's more I can find. So yeah, like if you guys were playing this game and you wanted to know just so much of the inner workings of Talos before and during what we're dealing with, reading these emails would be right up your alley. I thought there was more of those explosive canisters that oh, there's, ooh, okay. Now, if this doesn't work, oh well. But I gotta try, because I see there's stuff in there. Alright. Nope. Gotta get a bit closer. Okay. Let's go get the other one. And if this doesn't work, then oh well. Wasn't meant to be. So I believe those are leverage 3 doors. I don't plan on getting that upgrade, so. Okay, here we go. It worked. Nice. see, medical operators. These Q-beam cells, yeah, I'm probably going to want those later, but for now, they're going to be really nice to have to dismantle for materials. And a neuromod. Just check. Alright, so Typhon lures. Basically, yeah, you throw these and they'll all come running to it. Again, another item that I might use this playthrough. My previous ones, I never really dealt with it. I felt like it was a pain to use, but I know where they could be useful, so maybe in this playthrough we'll see them used. Alright, there's a lot of good supplies that I got out of that. So that was worth carrying over all of those explosive canisters. Kept thinking I forgot something over here. Maybe I did. I did forget some stuff. Okay. Alright, so I think I've just, you know, wasted time enough. Let's go get... I wasn't planning on to be on 2 hours, but we're gonna try to get to his office, so we're gonna have to go outside to do that. So let's recycle some more here. Oh, hold up. Can I make that jump? I think I can make that jump. Hold up. I think I can make that with the propulsion. Haha! I made it. Cool. Alright, so now we have a little bit of propulsion. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this. Lots of supplies out of that. See, now I could use it to craft things if I want. 9mm bullets, I do need more. We can craft a few. Need some of this. So you can see why if you decide not to scavenge for supplies as much, you won't be doing this as much as, you know, for example, I am. That'll be enough. That should be fine. Alright. Now that we got this propulsion, there's stuff up there. Ah, I get so sidetracked playing this game too. Okay, well, you're gonna be like that. There you go. Oh, that was a mimic I kicked off. Okay. See, I got a neuromod out of it, some health. Worth it. Worth it. Where'd he go? Alright. Okay.
Every airlock has a manual seal you'll have to disengage before you can spacewalk. While engineered as a safety measure, it's irrelevant when the enemy is already inside the station. If you do go out there, I wouldn't stray far. The Typhon may have spread to the exterior. And remember, other airlocks you find will have to be opened from the inside first. Looks like you've already got a propulsion system, so you should be fine maneuvering.
Alright guys, you ready for your first spacewalk? Miss Phantom, what are you thinking of the Prey game so far? Or anyone. I know Phantom's answer. What does everybody think so far? Would you guys be down to see more from me playing this? Because I plan on doing this next Saturday probably. Maybe sooner if... maybe. But for sure I'm going to try to keep it Saturdays. Probably around this time. But yeah, everybody let me know what you think of the game so far. I know Phantom's opinion. Barcode, I've heard yours, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. I would love to see more, and even... I don't get exactly what you're saying, Miss Phantom. Love to see more. Well, I know part 2, like, next week, you'll probably see the abilities, which is what I mainly wanted to show you. This is, oh. Here we are. Let's head out. I can do Battle for the Grid. I could probably do that as like a not... Okay, cool. Alright, Miss Phantom, I can do that. Like I said, the next part I play, probably next week, that'll be probably more interesting, combat or gameplay-wise, because that'll be probably where I'll have the abilities so I can use them, or I'll be getting them. And Phantom, I can do Battle of the Grid. I could probably do that for like a 30-35 minute, you know. I could probably stream it for a few matches. That'd be fun. That way it's not always you know, I think my Saturday ones are probably all going to be long. They're probably all going to be like 2 hours. Have you heard of a game called No Man's Sky? Okay, I have heard of No Man's Sky. I played it when it first came out. They had a lot of promises they didn't keep with that game. But I've heard they've done a ton of updates since then. So I would be all for, if I see it on sale, I'd be all for playing it. You know, especially now that the multiplayer is actually a thing, I think that'd be awesome. If you guys enjoy this, like I said, I'm being smart by just keeping it once a week, but I could definitely do smaller ones, or, you know, I could do this more often. YouTube was always a dream of mine to do, so being able to do it is pretty dope. I'm down to do this more. It's mainly up to you guys, subscribers. If y'all are interested in it, then I will show up and play some games and hang out. That's why I said after the second part of this, if people, you know, got the gist of the games they want, they don't want to, you know, watch a whole playthrough, that's fine. I'm probably going to play Days Gone, but after that, after Days Gone, and see, Days Gone is going to be more of the game where it's one of my favorite zombie games. It's going to be more of a game that, like this one I really want to show people. That one, again, is one of my favorite zombie games, so that'll just be me getting to play it again. But after that, I'm all for, you know, suggestions for new games to play. I see the chat, Phantom, keep wanting me to play No Man's Sky. Hey man, if I can find it on sale, you know, trying to save for PMC, I'm all for doing it, even if it's just shorter streams. Alright, we found Dr. Lorenzo Calvino. He didn't do so well. Let's see the audio.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino.
What's up?
I'm feeling ill, not myself today. I think I won't be in for my shift at all.
Okay. Do you still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
Array? I don't recall.
You asked me to set up a new array.
You must have misunderstood. Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
Well, look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't...
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Let's talk about it tomorrow.
You found him. Not surprising. Well done.
But yeah, if I seem to be doing a good job entertaining you guys, I will definitely look more into doing this. I wanted to see how well it would go before I start saving up to buy the $50 camera, because then up there where you see the White Ranger, you'd be able to see me instead of just hear my voice. But I didn't want to pay for the camera if this didn't pan out. But I mean, I've had 5 people in here, 91 comments. We've been live for 2 hours and almost 30 minutes, so I definitely need to look into the camera thing. This is your first love, isn't it? My first love or live? Because this is technically my first live. I didn't count the 10-minute trial run. So technically, if you mean live, yes, this is my first live on YouTube. I figured I could play games, hang out, and it would automatically put a video on my page. So it was a win-win. Why can't I get through here? Yes, yeah, before TikTok I knew about TikTok, YouTube was always my plan. I always wanted to do YouTube, hence why I have like the 40, that's why I have like 40 videos, just like vlogs and random stuff. Took a break from it, because really wouldn't get any views, so now if I don't upload videos, and this is what I do now, I'm fine with that. Like, I'd be happy. I'd be happy if I just use YouTube to stream. Again, that'd be dope. I'm glad that... What's that? Oh, he's above me. I'm glad the PS4 gives me the ease of access and the capabilities to do this without any editing software. I have a Twitch account. I do have a Twitch account. Like I said, I can do Twitch too. Maybe I can split the games up. So, like on YouTube, I'll be playing Prey, and maybe I'll use Twitch for a different game. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. Like, I'm getting excited because this has been really fun. I've enjoyed interacting with all you guys. Seems like y'all are enjoying the game, so that's... Because that's the thing. Like, it is my live, but if you guys aren't enjoying the game, then it's not the same. So we'll see where this goes, though. But let's go get the looking glass. Now, this is an important tool because this is a tool that it'll give me. I can scan enemies and learn more about them. So this is a very useful tool. Getting all the random stuff. I want to make sure I get it all. But yeah, I can possibly do Twitch since it works the same way as this. The PS4 gives her very easy access to do this. What is that? But yes, I have considered Twitch. if that's easier for people. I just don't want to abandon I don't want to abandon TikTok, or not TikTok, but YouTube. I enjoy YouTube far too much. Disconnected, okay. The screens. Okay.
Nice work, Morgan. The looking glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message.
So this is not where I get the tool. Okay. So we're gonna hear this message, and then I'm gonna be probably signing off, but another story piece, so I want to make sure we get to it. As always, thank you guys for sticking around this long. Alright. Appreciate that, Phantom. Appreciate that. Some of these loading screens are a bit long. I mean, this is very much like a TikTok live. The only difference is I'm playing the game. So, like, if anybody has questions, I guess we can ask questions during the loading screens. But I've had, you guys have made this a lot of fun for me. I thrive, and I absolutely love reading comments on YouTube, TikTok. So being able to play the game and get that, it's just an awesome experience. So and if there's anyone in here who does follow me here on YouTube but not on TikTok, my name is the same, Sergeant Parson, spelled the same way. You can go check me out on TikTok too. If not, that's cool. Still like having you here. Yeah, I switched it from my name, which is what it was here on TikTok. It was just my name. To Sergeant Parson. Since when you type my name, you couldn't find me. Like, you genuinely could not find me anywhere. Even if you spelled it properly. Sergeant Parson now, it comes up, if not the first, the second.
Good morning, Talos. All personnel should report to their workstations for the day. If you expect to be absent for any reason, please inform your immediate supervisor.
This is a different version of the Mimic. Okay, okay. Okay. Hold up now. I didn't see this guy. Hold up. There you go. Ow. And that's what happened. That can happen in Prey when you don't expect it, or you're not paying attention, like me. I was not paying attention, and look what happened. I got absolutely blindsided. I'm sure that was enjoyable to watch. My panic. I should have just ran him up here because the turret could have stopped. Oh. Why's the turret? There you go. Why was the turret not up? God damn it. There you go. Thank you, turret. Much obliged. Alright. Let's see if there's anything for me to recycle since I'm in here. Nope, 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 nope. Let's split this. Don't need those until I get the abilities. Do that. Anything I need right now? I could use some ammo. Look at 2 sets of this. Good on med kits. What's that take to make? I'm good. I'll just get one more. Never have too much of these. Alright, I think that'll be good for now. Let's watch the rest of this video. And then, depending on what happens, I will be signing off. So let's see.
You're not gonna like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive. Including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
Hello, Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me. Morgan, I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. The second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key, but you hid a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage. That's where you need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs. The main lift is the fastest way to reach deep storage. Next topic.
You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan. You've been trapped in the simulation for 3 weeks. Normally, the tests are only a few days long.
Alright, let's see. My objective, got that marked. I have a bunch of neuromods that I could use to upgrade right now. I am gonna get oh well. Might be a bit before I get the abilities, so we're gonna go ahead and get these 2 upgrades. Get some more every time I recycle, and we'll get some more inventory slots. Alright, much more. That's better. Okay. Alright. Got enough ammo. Got way too many EMP charges, but oh well. Alright, so that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for stopping by, checking out my first YouTube live stream, and this is my walkthrough of Prey. You could let me know in the comment when the video goes up, or next Saturday, I'll be doing part 2 of Prey. I know then we'll probably get into the Typhon abilities, so that's where it's going to get more interesting. But again, thank you for stopping by. This has been really fun, but I'm going to be signing off now. Let me save. Make sure I save and not just back out and lose all my progress. But yeah, next Saturday I will be on, and hopefully we'll get the abilities then. So thank you guys for stopping by.